I don't know if you guys seen like what happened at Twitchcon. This is why I don't go to Twitchcons, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Not like no jokes. This is scary, bro. Yeah, no, this is crazy. Twitch streamer Emiru was assaulted at her meet and greet in Twitchcon yesterday, with security even allowing the guy to just walk away. This is insane. Yo! Holy. Whoa. And then they just push him off. What the f?
That's crazy. Holy shit. What the f is that?
Bro, that is insane. He literally, where's security right here? How can he just walk up? No security, no nothing. He calmly walks up. Where is security? And then they just let him walk away. Whoa. Let me, if I was in this crowd right now, I'm jumping. I got you. Like this motherfucker dying today. On God, I'm not even joking. He will. I'm telling you, his legs are taken. That's sickening, bro. Holy shit. Her security guard was banned from TwitchCon for protecting her before this. Holy shit. Emiru talked recently about Twitch banning her favorite security guard from TwitchCon. Wow. Had a security guard 2 years ago where there was a guy following me around TwitchCon. He asked him to stop, so he grabbed the guy, but didn't hurt him. Firm ban from the venue. So security was doing their job and they banned him. Dude, this is a terrible look for Twitch. I'm not gonna lie to you.
True, okay. Maybe I should talk about this, whatever, who cares. I had a security guard 2 years ago where there was a guy following me around TwitchCon, and he like asked him to stop multiple times. My guard asked him and the guy wouldn't stop, so he grabbed the guy, but he didn't like hurt him. He was just holding the guy until like the con security came. And then for some reason they're like, yeah, because your security guard touched him, he's like perma-banned from the venue forever. But he didn't even hit him or anything. He just like held him.
So he was doing his job as a security guard because Twitch does not protect their creators. It's crazy how Emiru. Okay, all these Twitch creators. I think I've seen like I think I've seen Ray talk about it as well on why she's not going. I think it was like Ray and Cutie. I'm pretty sure they said they didn't want to go to TwitchCon because they didn't feel safe. It's probably one of the reasons why, bro. The fact that this even happened is disgusting. And then security is getting punished somehow. Emiru was required to do a meet and greet in order to keep her TwitchCon show. Wow.
So I had to cancel my meet and greet because of the stuff, but in order to, I can't cancel my meet and greet and not cancel her show because of the fact that the reason I cancel my meet and greet is I don't want to be in the same place for 2 hours.
Fair.
Because of people being weird.
Look! Even Cinna knows, bro.
Okay.
And then I'm under contract with them, so I can't cancel one and not cancel the other.
Wow.
Interesting. Oh.
So I'm sorry,
I kept my
Emmy.
meet and greet because I wanted to keep my show. Surely it'll be fine.
I'm sorry,
Wow,
Emmy.
I'm sure
bro.
everyone will be nice.
No, that's crazy. Cinna knows what's up. Absolutely, man. It's just terrifying. Like, what the f? What is this? Asmongold watches TwitchCon security just letting people walk through, then calls out Twitch for lying in their statement regarding Emiru. No, this is actually crazy. There's no way they're just letting anyone in.
About everything, and
we just walked past.
yeah. Which one's which?
So
Yeah, thank you.
haven't I sent a message to her to see if she's all right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, RDC got a skit for this. Hold on 1 second. RDC got a skit for everything. How trash security be at the events.
You good? Next. Arms up. You good? I got a bag. Let me see that. You good? Next. Oh, no outside food or drink, sir. I'm sorry.
What?
I throw that away. You got a cup.
Them just walked in with guns.
No, I checked it myself. They're good.
We got
You open the
real
cup?
life TwitchCon security. No, like we're making jokes, but it's actually fucking terrifying, bro. When you really think about how Twitch can't protect their creators, why would anyone want to go to the events? You know what I mean? Twitch released a formal statement. Let me see what they said. Oh, and wait, this is more security. Holy sh.
Thank you.
Agreed, right?
Yeah. We'll just scan in, and then we're meeting him up front.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did what?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
See, Danny's really
good at just being ultra confident about everything, and
We just walked past.
yeah.
Wow.
Which one's which?
So like anyone could really just walk in at the end of the day. If the thing didn't turn green, the dude could have put up a Snickers bar on the. You'd be like, yeah, you're good, just come in. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know who they're hiring, what venue they're in, but this is terrible. It's a terrible look for Twitch.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Like, this is literally a streamer's worst nightmare, man. I really feel bad for Emiru as well. You know what I mean? Like, that is terrifying. Twitch statement on recent safety concerns. We're aware of the incident involving streamer Emiru during TwitchCon and want to assure our communities that we take creator safety extremely seriously. Are you sure you're taking it seriously? Like, are we sure? Because, like, something's not adding up, bro. Nah, this is crazy, bro. Kenji, I saw the video of it on YouTube. It was zoom in and more than the guy who assaulted Emiru. You're lying. No f***ing way. Is that true? Can you send me a video of that? He had a knife. There's no way. Like, the fact that he could even walk this close is already crazy. Crazy. Yeah, no, this is wild, bro. Yes, bro, he had a knife. This is confirmed. L security, this could have been way, 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 way worse. Didn't we watch like a video a while ago about someone doing a meet and greet and there was some crazy viewer there? Like, it's crazy. Viewers are crazy as shit. The parasocial community, like those little parasocials are insane. Imagine someone brought a gun. Dude, apparently he had a knife. Like, this is terrifying. Twitch statement on recent safety concerns. The individual response for allowing the situation to occur has been removed from their position effective immediately. Wait, so they fired? Who the did they fire? To me, it just seems like they're pushing a blame on, I don't know, dude. We're conducting a full review of our security protocols and are implementing stronger on-site safety measures to ensure TwitchCon remains a safe and positive environment for everybody, creators, fans, and staff alike. They should have been doing that. If you have some of your top creators like Ray and Cutie saying they're not going to go because they don't feel safe, that should be already, like, that should be telling enough. The fact that this happened is insane. They don't take their creators safety like seriously. Emiru released a statement. Holy, Emiru released a big statement. Holy. Read this for me, please.
Hello, everyone. I am okay. And thank you for all of the kind messages. Sorry I cannot respond to them all. Yesterday, the man who assaulted me was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon, and even in front of another creator's meet and greet to grab me in my face and try to kiss me.
Wow.
Fortunately, he wasn't able to, but a lot of people have pointed out it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been way worse, bro. I mean, God forbid, but like, imagine he had like a gun or a knife or anything. The fact that he was even, like, he was able to touch her is insane. You know what I mean? That could have been really bad.
I'm obviously shaken up by what happened, and it's not the first time I've dealt with something like this, but to tell you honestly, I am a lot more hurt and upset by how Twitch handled it during and after the fact.
How'd they handle it?
Like I said, I don't understand how he was allowed to make it to me in the first place. The security in the clip who reacts is my own security. It's true my favorite and usual security guard was banned for holding a stalker's arm to bring him to police at a past TwitchCon Abri.
Wow.
However, there were at least 3 or 4 other TwitchCon security staff in the area who did not react and let the guy walk away, as you can see in the clip, since they don't even appear in the frame. LOL.
So Twitch didn't even do shit. The Twitch staff there didn't do anything. Their security, I don't even, like, who are they hiring, bro? That's not security. There's no way.
LOL. Abercy. The woman who is walking me away is my own personal manager.
Wow.
And behind the booth, the only 2 people who were checking on me and comforting me were her and my friend. None of the TwitchCon staff came to ask what happened or if I was okay. My friend, who was present, told me Twitch security were also behind the booth afterwards, joking about how they didn't even see what happened, and immediately laughing and moving on to talking about something else.
Yeah, dude, fire everybody in that, to be honest. Like, TwitchCon is terrible, dude.
So if no one was checking if I was okay, or if I needed anything, and they let the guy run away initially, I have no idea what anyone hired to keep the event safe was doing. LOL. Abarakshu. In Twitch's statement, they said that the guy was immediately caught and detained. I'm sorry, but that is a blatant lie. He was allowed to walk away from my meet and greet, and I didn't hear he was caught until hours after he attacked me, and it felt like this only happened because of my manager pressing for it.
Wow.
Not because TwitchCon staff present thought it was a big deal. I have a lot more I want to say, but I will say it on stream later today
We're gonna
instead
watch
of writing a
those
book
clips.
on here. Thank you guys again. Sorry you all had to see that. This is definitely my last TwitchCon, and it saddens me to say, as a 10-year off and on attendee of TwitchCon, I think other creators should seriously consider not attending in the future. I did not feel cared for or protected, even bringing my own security and staff. I can't imagine how creators without those options would feel.
Wow.
Brewe. Stay safe, y'all. Everything is going to be okay.
Yeah, that's f***ing terrifying, dude. Bro, this is one of your top creators, man. Shaking my head, Twitch gotta do better. It feels like they're doing absolutely nothing. Like, they gotta do something, bro. You know what I mean? Like she said, there's no Twitch staff. The people that were actually, like, there moving and helping Emiru weren't even TwitchCon staff. I don't know who the f they're hiring for these venues, but it's terrible. Hope she's okay right now. Yeah, I feel really bad. That's terrifying, chat. Like, this could go way, like, I don't think you guys understand. This could be really, really, really bad. Imagine, okay, yes, the dude didn't have good intentions. He's a weirdo, right? But imagine if this dude, like, had malicious intent. Well, obviously had malicious intent. But imagine if he just wanted to, like, hurt her, like, bad. No one would have been able to do anything. Like, this, he crossed multiple barriers. No TwitchCon staff. Like, think about this whole scenario. Think about the clip we just seen earlier where they just like, just come in, just come in. Nothing lit up green. They don't care. They're just letting anyone in. Who knows who's at this con? It's terrifying, bro. It's literally this RDC skit. Like, it's crazy.
Good. Next.
That's terrifying, bro. That's terrifying. The guy who assaulted her just casually walking out of TwitchCon. Wow. He was able to leave. There's no staff chasing him. Where is the TwitchCon staff? This is crazy. He should be handcuffed right now, bro. What the is this? Here are 2 other clips of the guy after he assaulted.
So, seeing meet and greet was
Look, he's right here.
pretty cool though. That was fun.
Just walking out. No, Twitch actually just lied about that statement then. He was able to do that to one of their top creators and just walk away like nothing. That is terrifying. Emiru went live and talked about it. Let me see. Emiru is doing a press conference like stream going over the assault. Here she ponders if Twitch would officially respond to it, even after the fact that
I don't think that Twitch would have put out an official statement if that clip wasn't posted and going viral.
I mean, dude, did they even arrest him? Like, what's going on there? Did the TwitchCon staff just let him leave and walk out the building? I don't think they were doing anything.
And even after the fact that that clip was posted and going viral, as far as I know, the other people who had meet and greets today were not reached out to ask if they wanted extra security.
Wow.
Or if they even wanted to cancel their meet and greet.
Wow.
Like, maybe some people were, but I know for a fact Extra Emily wasn't. My personal manager made sure that she had extra security. No one reached out to her. Don't know about everyone, but I know that for a fact.
Jesus Christ. Another clip from the stream. Emiru alleges the head of security for Amazon and head of risk for Twitch initially gave the suspect a 30-day platform ban. So they far huge. Dude, I'm not laughing at that because this isn't funny, right? But like, what? The dude just assaulted one of your top female streamers, bro, and we'll just ban him for 30 days. Arrest him! Ban him forever! What the f y'all doing? Holy shit.
Talking to Twitch people, and I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event, and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, like...
He committed a crime to one of the biggest streamers on your platform, and they're, 30-day ban, that's...
What are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days.
Yeah, normal reaction, bro, 'cause what the f?
And then she's obviously like, hello? Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the f are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything. No one gives a f if he's banned on Twitch or not. Like, we're talking about the convention here. So they change it to indefinite. Takes an hour for that to happen, by the way.
Insane.
These 2 people are the head of security for Amazon, and the head of risk for Twitch.
Wow. Twitch can't afford to lose that one viewer. Dude, that's like the same logic as like Roblox right now, dude. You know what I mean? Oh, we'll just, do we got a ban on maybe? Like, maybe a little 30 days. Send that prison time.
Also, later the same night, I'm not gonna drop names here because I wasn't there, so I didn't see it.
This is terrifying, dude.
But I had multiple people tell me that key Twitch representatives last night were out partying.
This is unreal. Another one. Asmongold leaks that Emiru was talking to Dan Clancy when calling out Twitch execs for partying last night. She's speaking about Dan Clancy himself, by the way. Well, damn, was out partying at an influencer event. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to send hate to nobody, but am I the only one that gets like the vibe from Dan Clancy that he's weird? Like, he just seems like an old, creepy man. Like, am I tripping, bro? Like, he just seems like an old ass dude's like 87. Look, have you ever seen Tales of the Crypt? That motherfucker old as shit. Like, why are you with these influencers? I don't know, bro.
Wow. Yep, that was who. I was gonna leak it to my friend, but I guess I don't have to now.
Later the same night, I'm not gonna drop names here because I wasn't there, so I didn't.
That's who they were.
But I had multiple people tell me that key Twitch representatives last night were out partying.
She's speaking about Dan Clancy himself, by the way.
Wow.
Was out partying at an influencer event while this was happening.
Sorry, my lines are all
insane, dude.
I'll say that one.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, come on. Kenji, there's a VOD of Dan leaking his Twitch following in another streamer's chat. It's a big yikes, by the way. Let me guess, it was just a bunch of like e-girls and shit. I'm telling you, he just gives off that vibe. He's just like a creepy ass old man. I'm sorry. I don't know if Dan ever gonna watch this. Please don't ban me, or do. I don't give a f, you know what I mean? But like, I just feel like he's a weird old man. Like, he's trying to like get cool with these influencers. How about make the platform actually good? You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. What is this? Twitch's main channel is live, timing out users mentioning Emiru's assault. Wow. Timed out. Wow. TwitchCon Temu security. Dude, this is actually fucked up, dude. Like, I'm laughing, but like, bro, it's fucking, like, what are we doing? And it's not like, bro, Amazon is a billion-dollar company. You're owned by Twitch. You're telling me you can't have proper security, especially for your top creators that are making you all the money on a platform? You know what I mean? That is crazy. What is this? Emiru could be dead. Holy shit. Is that a fucking knife? Yo, Emiru could be dead. They let this bastard go without calling the cops. Am I the only one who seen him pull something out at 009? Yo. Did he have a fucking knife? Yeah, this is really bad. This is terrible. This is a fucking horror story, man. Like, this is like really bad. What is this? Another link. Asmongold blasts Twitch for criminal negligence, explaining they knowingly host unsafe events where women were sexually assaulted at TwitchCon and after parties following Emiru's. Yo, wasn't there something going on with like, there was a girl drugged at TwitchCon as well, bro? Or some like like crazy we have. This is why I don't be going to TwitchCon, by the way. Like, there crazy shit just happens at cons, and you would think after that event you would like beef security up and care about your creators a little bit more. It just feels terrible, dude.
A lot of girls that have been to TwitchCon have been sexual.
Jesus.
There's also been a huge issue that's been going on at after parties with roofies and other forms.
See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. There was like something that happened. I think there was like a VTuber that went through some as well. Like, it's scary, bro. You never know whose intentions are good. You know what I mean? And going to these parties, there's alcohol. You already got these weird people. They're just creepy. They never go outside. They never get no. There's like, oh, I'm about to pray on something. It's creepy, bro.
Of very bad behavior. This isn't necessarily something that's public, but I guess I'll just say it. You can ask any other streamer that's been to TwitchCon multiple years. This has happened. Now, this isn't necessarily Twitch is not responsible for what happens at an after party at a third-party venue. They're not. And it's hard to know whether the people that even did that stuff were TwitchCon attendees. But what it does show is that it's a
dangerous environment, bro.
Dangerous place.
Yeah.
And Twitch knows this. You really, and by the way, how is it that every streamer knows this, but Twitch doesn't know this? Is it criminal negligence, or are they just retarded? Well, actually, do they not care, or are they so stupid that it's criminal negligence? I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Oh my God, they got community noted. Oh my God, Twitch just got community noted on their fucking statement. That is unreal. What's the community note say? Twitch allowed the assailant to walk originally and was only pressed to apprehend him until Emiru's manager pushed for it. The individual was allowed to walk originally. Twitch allowed us. The creator alliance. Emiru tweets on this. That is insane. They were gonna let that shit happen. You know what I think it is? Can I be completely honest with you? You know what I think it is? That's hilarious. Yeah, it's funny that they got community noted because it's like, dude, yo, you guys are trying to lie. But also, I feel like they were trying to sweep it under the rug. The clip went viral because it's one of your biggest creators on a platform that's making you the most money, right? And you try to sweep it under the rug because you didn't want any bad PR. That's what, to me, what it looks like, bro. I don't know. Y'all can let me know what it looked like, but let's see. Dan Clancy, CEO, is asked about the incident. Did he deflect and victim blame? Oh no.
And others. Obviously, we saw one Twitch streamer yesterday, Emiru, get assaulted by a male fan, and a lot of streamers have, especially female streamers, have talked about, you know, the danger that they feel from these sort of toxic, I guess, parasocial kind of creeps. What are you guys doing to prioritize safety? Because I know also a bunch of Twitch content creators said that they were too scared to even come to TwitchCon this year, just in case something like what happened yesterday would happen.
The safety of our creators is a top priority. The challenge we face is a challenge.
You can't say the safety of your creators is a top priority when you let someone cross boundaries, bro. Literal barriers, letting anyone into the cons, kiss Emiru, SA her, bro, and then walk away. He doesn't get apprehended. He doesn't even get beat. If that was me in the crowd, I'm jumping over the barrier and fucking him up. And somehow I still think, even if I was there and I would up that dude, I would somehow get more in trouble than the guy that actually did what the did to Emiru. You know what I mean? It just seems so
challenge in today's society. It's not limited to Twitch. It extends throughout our society. I do think that when you're live streaming, in many ways, since you control your community and you can ban people, you can make it so that those people that you don't want engaging with you and participating with you aren't there. Okay,
but he's talking about banning people in a Twitch chat. Brother, we're talking about TwitchCon here. And this guy is dumb.
It's very different, you know, when I use other short form content and people say all sorts of stuff. Well, I can't.
So using this logic, if Emiru just banned that guy, it wouldn't have happened. That's what he's saying. Like, is that what he's saying right now? Is that the fucking logic? Am I following that right? Is he slow? I don't get it.
Different, you know, when I use other short form content and people say all sorts of stuff, well, I can't stop that. But when I live stream, they basically don't bother me. Now, what happened yesterday obviously was something that we care deeply about, securing this environment. You know, we're looking very closely at everything that happened there, and I care deeply about Emmy. She's a friend of mine, and so I want to see how we can support her. This is just something we have to keep working on. I think everyone identifies our tools in terms of trust and safety as the leaders in the industry about helping creators, but that means there's always more work to be done because that's the world we live in now.
Demi had posted earlier today that I guess this fan was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon. Why should streamers trust Twitch to keep them safe at TwitchCon? Because I feel like simultaneously this has been such a secure event to the point that even like journalists have had struggled. Like, you know, it is very secure, but here's this man that just walks up and is somehow able to bypass all these things. So why should they trust the platform when slip-ups or, you know, issues like this have happened?
Well, I mean, as you know, I think you toured some of what we do in terms of security. The reality is, even as you do a lot in terms of security in today's world, there are challenges that can present themselves, especially when someone is putting themselves out there.
I got a challenge for you, bro. Actually hire good security. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? It's not like this guy was doing like crazy levels of what is it called? Mission Impossible type shit. He's not rappelling from the roof, sneaking in from the bathroom. This guy just walked up, past another meet and greet, walked up and was able to. It's insane, bro. That doesn't even make sense. Like, what are you talking about? It's not like he He didn't even run. He walked. What makes it worse, he walked. He walked past everything. He walked. No one touched him. Then he walked away outside of TwitchCon. What the
right? And so, you know, we try to work very closely with each creator about what they want to do and what works for them, right? So I don't want to get into any, you know, specifics or details, but part of that is working with creators and, you know, trying to find them. Right now, we're definitely, you know, ramping it up to make sure creators know that we have.
Dude, he's saying a whole lot of nothing. This is like a PR answer. Zero accountability. Absolutely. Like he said absolutely nothing in this shit. It's a scary world we live in, dude. Just victim blaming. He's blaming her is what it sounds like. Dude, it's crazy. Unreal, chat. Imagine that. Zero accountability, zero acknowledgement. Yeah, nah. It just felt mad PR, to be honest with you. Holy PR response, just a whole bunch of bullshit. Can't even take accountability. I'm happy you guys seen it, because, like, dude, if she had her own security present, the fact that they did, there's so much, bro. There's so much to unpack here. Cons are horrifying for women in general now. Dude, I'm terrified to go to cons. I can only imagine a woman, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, I love you guys to death, but I've told you guys I'm never going to a con. I just don't trust it. I already pissed off one too many little anime waifus, these little VTuber. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna get shot. What the fuck about my wife? I'm gonna like, no, dude, I'm good. You're laughing, but I'm so serious. That's a fear of mine. I already pissed off one too many of these little anime. I'm good, dude. They're little parasocial fans gonna take me out. If not you guys, who knows? You're gonna try to get my sippy, dude. I'm good. Kenji, you would definitely get jumped. They ain't jumping me. I air that bitch out like, oh fuck. Okay, if I know it's gonna happen, I'm not getting touched. I promise you I'm not getting touched. But if it's like something where it's unexpected, like anything could happen, and it's like that's the scary part, right? You don't know. Your safety's not guaranteed. That's terrifying. Kenji, if you're scared of how things like TwitchCon are for women, you should really see some cosplay con stories for women. Yeah, I'm telling you, cons are just like, I would never go to a con. There's too many creepy people. It's like a recipe for disaster, right? The people that go to cons, like you got like you got normal people, obviously, right? You got the streamers, you got the normal people, and then you have like the little nerds that like don't get bitches, and then you have the parasocials that just, yeah, like there's too many layers of like crazy there. You know what I mean? It probably smell wild in that too. So no, absolutely not. You got the incels. Yeah, dude, it's just scary. If the dude was running to Emiru and he was like tackled, securities on him, he wasn't able to like whatever the that's already terrifying. The fact that it took him zero effort, like zero, none. The Twitch staff, the Twitch security at TwitchCon wasn't there. That was Emiru staff that stood up and did something. That is wild. Like, who are they hiring for these events? Trick question. Also, the fact that her head of security is banned. What the is that about, man? No, we gotta ban him because he was keeping you safe. No, let's just ban him. It's so stupid. It's just scary. Like, that's the world we live in. Kenji, what's the worst? Kenji, what's worse is if that guy had a weapon, it would have ended very differently. Dude, apparently he did. You didn't see that video? That is crazy, bro. That's unprofessional. Very disgusting of Twitch not to surprise that Twitch was suitable to the capital terms. I mean, for negligence, for sure. The videos that we've seen of staff just like, oh, just go in, it's fine, just go in. Like, that is crazy. There's too much. There's too much. It might be a pen, but there were angles. He was a knife holster on his side. Not sure, though. Even if it's a pen, you can still do damage with that, bro. And obviously, that dude is completely, like, mental. That is not a normal, sane human being. You know what I mean? And he seemed pretty big as well. So even if he didn't have a weapon and he decided to do damage, bro, like, that could have been really, really, really bad. Like, really, the security was so slow, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm having armed guards. I don't go. We having armed guards in this. Someone go like, can you sign it? Oh, shit. You trying to raise a pen to me? You wanted me to sign something? You should have did a little bit slower. Tony, take him out. You know what I mean? Security and bystanders had me fucked up. Yeah, I mean, if I was in that crowd again, I would have him up. But I still feel like somehow I would be the one to get like arrested or in trouble. You know what I mean? The fact that he just walked out was crazy. That's crazy. Also, yeah, that was Dan Clancy. If you guys were wondering, that old man, this old man right here, I just don't trust him. He just looks like a creepy ass old man, to be honest. Like, to be honest with my grandpa, yeah. And you're like with these young girls on stream doing weird shit. Like, you're trying to be young and whatever. Like, to me, not saying that he did it, of course, but I'm just saying, like, a person, like a weird person in power, hypothetically speaking, allegedly, obviously he didn't do this, right? Maybe he did, who knows? But I'm just saying, in my own headcanon, right? Hey, you want front page? Hey, you want to get front page on Twitch? Come over here, like this. You know, like, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just, oh, you want to be, we can make you successful on Twitch. Come over here. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. It just seemed a little weird. Not saying he did that, but